And capital murder in and of itself is a rarity in the Texas prison system. Would you agree?
Yes.
And you wouldn't disagree with me that the kidnapping and sexual assault of an individual would not be extreme, would you?
No, that's very extreme.
All right, and then couple that with a murder on top of those together, that would make it even more extreme to you, correct?
Extreme in terms of the severity of what happened, yes, absolutely.
Now, you talked about, when you went over this study, you said that there was a 2015 study, is that right?
Yes, that was, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
That was some form of behavior study, and you said that was during the first year of prison is when they did that study. Is that correct?
Correct. We looked at the diagnosis of antisocial personality disorder, and then we were able to follow those individuals for a year in terms of their subsequent misconduct that was documented by the prison system.
So that study doesn't have anything to do with somebody that's been there 10 years?
It certainly doesn't go beyond that, although we do know that when you look at risk factors for prison violence.
Judge, I'll object is non-responsive.
I'll let him answer. Go ahead.
The point I was simply going to make is that when prisoners do engage in violent and other types of infractions, particularly violent infractions, they tend to occur relatively early in their period of time in institutional settings. So that first year certainly is important, and you can't extrapolate beyond that first year necessarily, but we do know that the likelihood of, if somebody has gotten through the first year without a serious violent infraction, that does decrease the odds that later on, after that first year, you're going to see them then suddenly start being violent. I mean, it can happen, but it's not as common. But yes, I would love to have in that study 10 or 20 year follow-up data. We didn't have the latitude of doing that.
All right. So the only thing